It's like 5:50 a.m. here at Oak Mountain State Park. It's cold, man. It's like probably in the 30s. We got here yesterday around 2:30, and I was going to start filming then, but the rain has been our antagonist, and I wasn't able to get any filming done. I did get a couple of shots, though. But I absolutely slept like garbage. I think probably got I think I snuck in maybe 3 hours between midnight and 3 a.m. And I've been just up watching stuff on my phone and listening to podcasts until now. We're waiting out the sunrise. Where we camped, there's a little stream that goes through the campsite and opens up into a bigger lake with a pier. And I believe that is east, so we should be able to see the sunrise right over that lake. Try and get some nice moody shots. I'm hoping there'll still be some nice atmospheric fog from yesterday's bad weather. It's not supposed to really get sunny until around 10 a.m. today, so I'm hoping for that, though the early sun would be nice to help dry out the gear, but you win some, you lose some. Anyway, I guess we'll catch up with you guys on the sunrise. So, not much of a sunrise this morning. I guess the way the mountain is, the sun comes up over the horizon and kind of hides behind it. And we're not really getting those bursts of orange in color in the sky. There's too much cloud cover from yesterday's rain, which I kind of expected, but you always hope for the best. But I'm just going to hang out here. This is like a little bridge. It's kind of cool. Drink my coffee, wait on Kyle to finish packing up. And I guess we're going to break down the camp and get a plan for what we're going to do today. I assume we're going to hit the falls and maybe King's Chair, but it's hard to say. Anyway, maybe a sunset. Who knows? So we got to the Peavine Falls gate this morning and it was locked. So we've just been going around taking some shots. There's a cool trail over here to my right. We've been getting some cool long exposure shots. But I think when we were walking over here, we saw a ranger driving back up the road. So I'm really hoping that he's unlocking the gate and we can get up to the falls. So we're just going to kind of finish up here and then go check that out.
All right, so we finally made it to the falls. I think we could stay here all day and be pretty happy. It's getting hot though, we're already shedding layers, and we want to get to King's Chair before too long. I'm starting to get really hungry. It's like 10:46, so we'd like to get up to the trailhead and start making our way. That's the hardest hike here, so it's going to be kind of a trek. But anyway, we're going to start trying to make our way up. We got to go up up these rocks behind me and back down to the parking area, so it's going to be pretty fun. So we're walking up Eagle's Nest Outlook right now, and this shot is probably blown out, but the light is really harsh right now. Here's Kyle taking a break. We have to take lots of those. My goal at the moment is to get to this fallen log, so that's what I'm doing. We're hiking up to King's Chair. After we got down from the falls, we went to the Jeep and I made biscuits and gravy, and Kyle ate, I think, an entire can of Pringles and Vienna sausage, and we took a little break. I dumped the card and we started out on this trail. It's a doozy, man. Let's see. About 644 feet of elevation gain over the last mile, so could be worse, but we're not getting a lot of photos right now, barely getting any video. The light's just so harsh, everything's blown out. This shot's probably blown out. I have my ND filter all the way down. I'm trying to keep the ratio correct for the frame rate, but it's just hard. The light is so harsh, but hopefully the light will change a little bit, or we'll have some better conditions by the time we get to King's Chair. So that's that. We're gonna keep walking up this mountain, and hopefully we won't have a heart attack. I need to start running again. So we finally made it to the top of Eagle's Nest Outlook. There's all these little fallen pine cones. I don't know, I want to get a shot of that, but I can never make it look right. I don't know. Maybe this will be a segment called "If I Were a Better Photographer." I would know how to make something like that look right. There's a lot more shadows and stuff here, so I'm trying to utilize this while we have some light. I think we're about halfway. We kind of took like an unnecessary route. It's kind of out of the way, and it's up a lot of elevation, but it ends up being a lot cooler. There are cooler rocks and cooler views and stuff than going around the other way. We'll come back the other way for sure, but I think we're about to start going down again, so kind of happy to be going down for a minute. But yeah, it's just been a great day. I love this, absolutely love it. If you go to my Instagram and you scroll all the way to the bottom, look at the very first picture and tell me if this looks familiar. Kyle told me that I wouldn't be able to find it, so I'm looking forward to rubbing that in his face when he comes up the trail. Anyway, we're almost at King's Chair. It's probably going to be too windy to do any talking, but I'll go ahead and get some footage at least to show you guys what it looks like, and then we're just gonna hike down and probably go get some food and go home. It's been a long day and I'm really hungry. Okay, we're coming down the mountain now. King's Cherry was really awesome. The wind's blowing really hard and I have the sniffles. But we're on the way to get some kind of food. I need a cheeseburger or something. It's been a long day. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.